Today I'll be presenting the 7 different sketches that I made for our club logo. And my client of this project will be Mr. C, which is the supervisor of the art club. But before I jump into my design sketches, I want to acknowledge the fact that I have 3 different type of design idea. And my first design idea will be focusing on color tube. This design is the idea of using color tube, and all of these 3 design will incorporate the idea of a paint screen being squeezed out of the tube, and which will eventually create a picture of some sort. Like the one will create the words art, which represent what's the logo supposed to be for, and the other one is supposed to represent have a puddle, which is supposed to give a kind of idea of feel freedom, of creativity, and the third one, which is having 3 persons standing out, is supposed to provide the idea of being comfortable, being confident of who and what you create. So for my design idea 2, I will be focusing on brushes. So on my sketches, I have a rolling brush and a large brush. Now, both brushes are quite seen often in art, but what many may not know, these brushes can be used a lot of different colors at different time. So I feel like it's only right to incorporate a lot of several color on a brush to represent the idea of how artists can use color to create different object. On my design idea 3, I decided to use pencil as a kind of design concept idea. And many may ask me, why did I pick pencil? Pencil is such an easy tool. It's not even special. But yes, pencil may be the simplest tool that you can find in art, but pencil is plays a very major role in art, since you need it to create a concept idea. So therefore, I feel like it's only right for me to have a design showing how a line can turn something. A simple line can turn something to something amazing, good looking, and how a pencil can, I'll say, help a person to take risk, because without the sketch you will not know the capability that you're going to create. So once I'm done with my 7 different sketches, I went back to Mr. C, my client, to make a decision on the what the final look should supposed to look like. And ultimately, he picked these 2 logo. And at first I thought it's kind of funny that, because I don't feel like these 2 were any special, but he told me that these 2 logo shows the simplest design, and it's focusing on the element a lot more than the words itself. And in its own word, the logo should be focusing on picture more rather than the words. A concept idea, and this time I actually created some color option for him to pick from, and do some little modification of the logo so it will look more eye-catching for the audience to have some interest in, such as the brush logo. I incorporate the idea of putting wood grain and yeah, and the wood grain will make when let's say when the audience see the wood grain, they will have a maybe they might have a connection with the brushes because normally when you're using the large brushes, the holder is made out of wood, so the audience can make a very easy connection. Okay, so back to the design sketches. He ended up picking the brush design over the color tube. Well, he didn't really provide me any specific reason why, but he believed that the brush logo is have more capability of putting on different object like T-shirt or a advertisement. And he also believed that the the brush logo actually looks the simplest than the color tube logo. So at the end, I decided he and I both decided to go with the brush logo.